everybody, it's Wednesday. That means another episode of Tommy Maroon Sports Show right here on WCTV, episode number 70, I think. No, 71. Or 71, it is 71. How about that? Over 70 episodes. Let's get right into today. Last week was the Masters at the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia. It's been home of the Masters since 1934, and it's one of the four major championships in the PGA Tour. Of course, typically the Masters is during the spring and in April, but because of the coronavirus and how bad it is, it got pushed all the way back to November, but fear not, the Masters still happened. The man who holds the record for the most Masters is Jack Nicklaus with 6, and it's easily the most recognizable golf tournaments of the year. So this year's winner, Dustin Johnson's your winner. That's right, Dustin Johnson, 20 under par at the Masters. Cameron Smith and SJM both had a negative 15. That's right, 15 under par. Justin Thomas, 12 under par. Dylan Fratelli, 11 under. And we had 4 golfers have 10 under par. Rory McIlroy, C.T. Pan, John Ram, and Brooks Koepka. Some highlights. Well, there were quite a ton of highlights out there. Or once it was over with. Yeah, 5 million people tuned in, I believe, for the last day. One of the lowest ratings for the Masters in a while, of course. Ratings have not been doing that well for sports in general, of course. We've seen the NBA have a dramatic tank. MLB, NHL. I mean, not to mention, when it goes highly unpublicized, and of course, nobody even knows that sports are going on right now. Hey, you know what? That's why I'm here to tell you about all the stuff that's going on. Speaking of the NBA, did you hear that Chris Paul is going to the Phoenix Suns to join Devin Booker? How about that? I mean, remember, they won 8-0 in the bubble, so they are really good. And by the way, just got a notification. Robinson Cano has been suspended the entire season for taking drugs. Don't do drugs, children. Drugs are super bad. Yeah, NBA draft coming up. When is it coming up? It is on tonight. It will be, of course, a virtual draft because there's something called the virus. But the NBA draft is tonight. Who will be the first round pick? Who knows? Cavs definitely got the leftovers with the 5th overall pick. Should be fun to watch. Be on ESPN, I believe. Hopefully you'll be tuned in. NBA season starts December 22nd. 72-game season, by the way. Cavs finally, after 9 months of no basketball, Cleveland's finally going to watch some basketball. Thank you, God. But now time to go for some football. Tommy's picks. Of course, typically I would show the picks on the screen, but on Sunday, our Wi-Fi stopped working, and I could not use, Google Docs or Google Slides. I couldn't use Google Docs, so I typed this whole thing on Microsoft Word. Yes, on Microsoft Word. And of course, Microsoft Word sucks because when you try copy and paste on Google Slides, it is a nightmare. Please don't use Microsoft Word. Google Docs is much better. Google is easier because it automatically saves. When is Microsoft going to automatically save? So I'm going to have to do it myself. In the state playoffs, we have the Division I championship. St. Xavier won over Pickerington. St. Xavier, the Division I state champions. Division II, Holben won against Avon 28-14. Massillon won 14-10 against LaSalle. Division III, St. Francis de Sales 23, Archbishop Alter 13, Chardon 47, Columbian 7. Division 4, Lake Catholic continuing their dream Cinderella run. How about Lake Catholic winning over Bloom Carroll 17-10. Van Wert beat Wyoming 28-20. Division 5, we had Ironton beat Roger Bacon 22-19. Kirtland Hornets win 39-13. Division 6, it was Springfield that beat Fort Fry 16-13, and Coldwater beat Columbus Grove 41-27. Division 7, you have Warren JFK Catholic against Newark Catholic 20-13. New Bremen beat Lima Central Catholic 28-26. Of course, a lot of college football has been going on lately. And Ohio beat Akron 24-10. Buffalo beat Miami, Ohio 42-10. Central Michigan beat Northern Illinois 40-10. Notre Dame beat Boston College. That's right, go Irish. Brian Kelly recording win number 100 with a 45-31 victory. Third coach in Notre Dame history to do that, joining the likes of Newt Rockne and Lou Holtz. That's good company if you're up there with those two coaches. Florida beat the tar out of Arkansas 63-35. Oregon beat up Washington State 43-29. And Wisconsin beat Michigan. Imagine rooting for Michigan. Michigan sucks this year. But please keep Jim Harbaugh, because I love to beat the tar out of him every year. 49-11. Liberty doing well. 54-14. Louisiana with the Raging Cajuns beating South Alabama 38-10. FAU beat FIU 38-19. NFL. We had the Colts against the Titans on Thursday night. Colts won 34-17. Giant losers won 27-17. And guess what? Daniel Jones scored a touchdown on the ground, and he didn't trip on the football field. Oh, my God. Yes, oh, my God. And the Browns won 10-7 against the Texans. How about the Browns on absolute fire? Packers beat Sucksville 24-20. The Lions beat the Washington football team 30-27 thanks to a 59-yard bomb by Matt Prater to win it for them. I mean, Matt Prater is a great kicker, holds the NFL record with a 64-yard bomb back in Denver. That guy can really kick. And we had a scoregami game. That's right, a scoregami game. A 46-23 victory for Tampa Bay against the Panthers. That's the first time ever in NFL history that we have had a 46-23 contest. And meanwhile, we had a Free Willy winner, 29-21. Nothing can stop Free Willy, not even a red-hot Justin Herbert, a potential Rookie of the Year candidate. Raiders beat up Denver 37-12. And then DeAndre Hopkins in triple coverage gets a Hail Mary like this. As Kyler Murray gets away from pressure, loads up, fires a deep pass, and Hopkins caught it. It was unbelievable. And with 2 seconds to go, they beat the Bills 32-30. That Cardinals team is something. I am dead good and serious when I say that Kyler Murray is MVP. He is my MVP. He should win MVP. He is making fancy owners like myself really overflowed with joy. And you know what doesn't overflow me with joy? The fact that the Steelers are 9-0, 36-10. Saints beat the 49ers 27-13. Rams beat the Seahawks. The Seahawks have lost 2 games in a row. And not to mention Russell Wilson's kind of sucking now. Definitely out of character for Russell Wilson, 23-16. I mean, he's still a great quarterback, Russell Wilson. And then the Patriots beat the overrated Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, 23-17. And the Vikings beat the Sea Bears, 4-game losing streak. Everyone at first panicked. They're 5-1. They're like, oh my God, the Bears are going to beat us. And then they remembered, oh wait, these are Sea Bears. Draw the circle. And remember, not an oval. It's a circle. The anti-Sea Bear circle. Week 10 fantasy team. Aaron Rodgers, 32.4 points. Alvin Kamara, 34.8. Josh Jacobs, 30.6. DK Metcalf, 4.8 fantasy points. Really got me upset as a fantasy owner. AJ Brown, 3.1. TJ Hawkinson, 3.3. Chris Boswell, 14 points. And Baltimore, 1. So just for a recap, college football right now, college football. I had a perfect record, 10-0. 10-0. It's not like all the games were so easy that pretty much someone who doesn't even know the first thing of football could predict them. But yeah, I'm 24 with 22 points. High school football, 8-5 last week, and I'm 98-47 with 105 points. So if I could pick 2 games correctly, 2 championships correctly, I'll have 100 wins. No, 100 wins. That'll be impressive. NFL, I went 12-2. And I'm 92, 52, and 1 with 105 points. Got my Wonkin upset of the week correct. Good job, me. And my dream fantasy team, my running backs did awesome, but my receivers sucked. They sucked. They sucked. They sucked. That's right. Just being goofy. Tommy's picks. Of course, we can't show them on the screen, unfortunately. Definitely quite a shame. So let's get right into it. High school football state championships. Division II, Holman against Wadsworth, Washington. The biggest game maybe the state of Ohio has seen in a while. Holman, Washington. These are the two best teams maybe in the history of Ohio high school football. And you know what? I'm going to go with the team with a bigger legacy. That's right. I'm going with the Tigers. They should beat the Knights. It will be a game for the ages. That's right, game for the ages. Division III, St. Francis de Sales against Chardon. Gonna pick Chardon. Division IV, White Catholic against Van Wert. I'm gonna say it, White Catholic, the Blue Streaks will continue their hot streak. And they will win the state championship on a Cinderella run. That's right, a Cinderella run. Ironton against Kirtland. Of course, what's going on with Kirtland? I'm picking those Kirtland Hornets to win the state championship. I think they've already won one state championship so far this year. Springfield against Coldwater. I'm picking Springfield, another Northeast Ohio team. And Division 7, Warren JFK against New Bremen. Got to pick Warren JFK. And of course, that means I've picked all Northeast Ohio schools, I think, this week. That goes to show you how great Northeast Ohio football is. But I'm not done with Tommy's picks yet. We have college football. Ball State against Northern Illinois. Picking Ball State. The Cardinals should win. Eastern Michigan against Toledo. Picking the Rockets. Central Michigan against Western Michigan. Gotta go with the Broncos. Western Michigan Broncos really good. Ohio State against Indiana. Indiana may be doing well, but you can't go against the Bucks. They will win. They will win. They have, quote, home field advantage, even though, of course, nobody's really there. Oklahoma against Oklahoma State. Oklahoma actually has home field advantage because the crowd's much bigger at Oklahoma. So I'm going to pick the Sooners. Coastal Carolina against Appalachian State. Coastal Carolina, number 15 in the nation. They're going to win. Oregon against UCLA. Going to pick Oregon. That's my lock of the week. That's right. Lock of the week is Oregon. Florida State against Clemson. That's right. Florida State against Clemson. My pick is Clemson. Trevor Lawrence is back. Tulsa against Tulane. My upset of the week is Tulane against number 25 Tulsa. And Army against Georgia Southern. I'm going to pick Army. That's right. Army should win. By the way, I forgot for recapping Tommy's picks. I remember that I had, a flex player. And my flex player was Christian McCaffrey. And Christian McCaffrey ended up with 0 points. So, turns out to make no difference. NFL, we have the Seahawks against Cardinals. Big Thursday night game. I'm picking Seattle. If they lose 3 games in a row, they have problems. And Russell Wilson really needs to look at himself again and be like, come on, how do I play well again? Even though he's good. Then we have the Washington football team against the Bungles. What did we do so wrong? What did we do so wrong for a game like that? Football team wins. Saints against the Falcons. Going to pick the Saints. Jacksonville against the Steelers. You got to be kidding me. Lock of the week, Pittsburgh. That means they'll be 10-0. 10-0. Then there's a team that's bad even without Bill O'Brien. That's depressing. Against Patriots. Patriots have won 2 games in a row, including a big one against those good old Baltimore Ravens. Picking New England. Browns against the Eagles die. We're going to win it again at 7-3, baby. Let's go, Browns. Best running backs in the entire league. Panthers against the Lions. Going to pick the Panthers, even though I could see the Lions win. You have the overrated Lamar Jackson against Tennessee. It will be just like back in January when Tennessee won. I'm picking the Titans. Of course, after Tennessee won, that was great because that meant they had 2 upsets in a row on the road. How about those Titans back then? And now here's another god-awful game. The Chargers against the Jets. Suck. I'm picking the Chargers. If Chargers lose to the Jets, if Justin Herbert loses to the Jets, may God have some mercy on Justin Herbert. Free Willy gets the Broncos. It'll be another Free Willy winner. They are sizzling hot. I mean, this is a team that is they're actually legit contenders for the postseason. I mean, they're unbelievable. And they have Vikings against the Cowboys. Oh, no, not another god-awful game. Cowboys suck. Got to pick the Vikings. Colts against the Packers. Colts are good. Strong defense. Packers, weak defense. You know what they say? Defense wins championships. I can see the Colts defense really putting Green Bay at check. Indy wins that game. Raiders, Chiefs, Sunday night. Oh, boy, at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas, Nevada. Upset. Vegas wins. Patrick Mahomes is going to lose to the Chiefs for their second loss of the season. That means we'll be 7-3, and they'll be 8-2, which means that there's one game in between us and the Chiefs. And Tampa Bay gets the Rams. By the way, some history out there. It'll have the first all-African-American referee crew for that Monday night game. I feel like the Rams are going to win. Like, they've really been doing a good job hanging in that division somehow, just like how my thumbs are barely hanging in on the table as I point to it. Rams win. Week 11 fantasy team. I have Big Ben Roethlisberger against Jacksonville. My running backs are Derrick Henry. He'll do exactly what he did back in the divisional round against Ravens. And good old Nick Chubb. Julio Jones and DeAndre Hopkins are my receivers. Hunter Henry is on my fantasy team. Will be my tight end against just end the season. Jets suck. And Kareem Hunt's my flex player because, of course, we have the best running backs in the entire league. Jason Sanders, Free Willy kicker, going up against the Broncos. And, of course, Colts defense against the Packers. Now time for high school basketball preview. That's right, high school basketball preview. We're ready for the basketball season. It'll be coming up, next week, 7 days from now. My top 10 boys teams in Northeast Ohio looking like this. St. Edward has 1. St. V. St. M is 2. Mentor is 3. Shaker Heights 4. Medina 5. Lutheran East is 6. McKinley is 7. St. Ignatius is 8. Lorain is 9. And Solon is 10. That's right. You can see a lot of GCC teams. That's right. Because that's exactly what the Greater Cleveland Conference is, my friends. Best one in the entire league. We have represent GCC Mentor, Shaker Heights, Medina, and Solon. That is unbelievable. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And by the way, Elyria is going to be leaving. That's right, Elyria will be leaving the GCC next year. Quite a shame. Here's how I think of it. If you play a GCC team and you're not part of the GCC, good luck. If you play a GCC team and you're a GCC team, that's going to be a great game. If you're playing a non-GCC team and you are a GCC team, you should kick their tails. Top 10 girls teams in Northeast Ohio. Number 1, Aurora. 2, Nordonia. 3, Medina. 4, Stowe. 5, Westlake. 6, Magnificat. 7, those good old Highland Hornets. That's right. We are number 7, my friends. Shaker Heights is 8. Rocky River 9. Canal Fulton Northwest is 10. Say that 10 times fast. Some big games for the boys basketball season. Mentor against St. Edward in 1 week from now. Mentor, St. Edwards. Whoa there. First game of the season. Walsh against St. Ignatius. Week after that on December 1st. Euclid against Medina. That'll be December 4th. St. Edward against Warren Harding, December 4th as well. Stowe against Copley will be at the Racket Mortgage Fieldhouse, December 17th. Next day, it will be a Medina County GCC battle, Brunswick and Medina. And then on New Year's Eve, we have St. Ignatius against St. Vincent St. Mary. And then Cam McKinley against Green on January 5th. Medina against Mentor on January 8th. Highland against Revere, January 15th. For those that remember last year, we almost had an upset, and then things went south really quickly in the fourth quarter. But this is going to be the year we beat Revere. The year we beat Revere. And speaking of Revere Copley, holy cow, that's going to be a good game. Summit County, one of the biggest rivalries in Summit County. That'll be a week from then. Garfield Heights against Lorraine, February 12th. Big games for girls basketball. Highland Nordonia, November 28th. Also November 28th, Aurora Medina, Mentor Medina, December 12th. Magnifica Medina, December 14th. Aurora against Nordonia, December 23rd. McKinley Northwest, January 16th. Stowe Aurora, January 23rd. Good Guys against Aurora, January 30th. For those that remember last year when we played against Aurora, it was a great game. Unfortunately, it did not end the way we wanted it to, losing by the ever so slightest. This year, things will hopefully change. Dear God, I'm praying. My predictions. I think we're in for a good season. However, the virus may have other plans considering Cuyahoga County's issuing a stay-at-home advisory. And it's skyrocketing in bad weather. We may be shut down again. If we could get one game in, I'd be happy. I'd call it a miracle. See what that means? Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Wear a mask this holiday season so you don't have to wear a mask next holiday season. That's right. If you can find other ways to visit your family during Thanksgiving and Christmas, find ways. No, to all those people out there, Christmas and Thanksgiving are not being canceled. You know why? Because you can do it from the pleasure and blessing of your own house. That's what my family and I are doing. We're having our very own Thanksgiving meal all by ourselves this year, not going over to our grandparents' house, but we will still wish them a happy Thanksgiving and wish you a happy Thanksgiving and a Merry Christmas, happy holidays, wherever you celebrate. Hope it's the best one you have. And you know what tomorrow night is? The WCTV Clapper Awards. That's right, WCTV Clapper Awards. My goodness, tomorrow night, it'll be a virtual ceremony on the WCTV Facebook page. And right there, that's where you get to accept your awards. I really hope I can win my awards, or win some awards. Last year I won some awards. I have 3 categories. Hope you voted for me. But yeah, here's their Facebook page. WCTV Facebook page. Maybe you could see it. I don't know. But yeah, tomorrow night should be fun. November 19th at 7. Of course, you can't be there, but that doesn't mean everything won't work. It's still going to be a blast. A blast. Should be, God knows how much fun, but yeah. WCTV in Wadsworth, of course. By the way, in Wadsworth, according to WCTV, there will still be holiday magic on Main Street. Of course, you can still go out in public as long as if you wear this good old thing called a mask and you wear it properly. That means it goes around one ear, goes around another ear, covers your mouth, and covers your nose. Because I really shouldn't be like this, because we all need to wear a mask and do our part, because that's how we get out of this mess known as COVID-19. By the way, good news! Pfizer has what they call COVID-19 vaccine. It's 95% effective and you don't get COVID inside you. Oh my goodness, is it going to work? I'm crossing my fingers. I am praying. I am crossing my legs right now. You can't see them. Maybe you can't see them. But yeah, I'm crossing my legs, crossing my fingers. Hopefully we'll be back. And until then, I'll see you tomorrow night at the WCTV Clapper Awards.